Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host Don Vic. You already know what it is, what it should be, and what it could be. We in the building right now. You already know what it is, guys. Um, Today's a great day, man. The Puerto Rican Festival is on and popping here in Boston. I was out there yesterday. I met this amazing artist by the name of Mary Emi. Marry Me. That's what she goes by, Marry Me. Great artist. She performed yesterday. You guys can go on my page and check it out. I posted it up. She's amazing. So big shout out to Miriam, and hopefully we can get her on the show and talk to her in the future. I also want to shout out my brother Damian Feldman, Celebrity Boxing. My brother Hazel Roche will be fighting October 15. So, people, if you're not doing nothing and you're in Atlantic City, you're in the area, come out and check out the fight. You can get your tickets online. It's going to be a great fight. I believe Lamar Odom, former basketball player, will be in the building. I'm not sure if Hollis Thomas, which is a former Eagles football player, will be in the building, but I know the Don Vic Show will be in the building. I'll be in there with Stacks from Stacks in the City, my team. You already know how it is. Also want to shout out celebrity boxer Ryan Delton, celebrity boxer John Dams Jr., Big P, Lil P, big shout out to them, and everybody else that's involved with celebrity boxing. So today we have two special guests coming on the show, one coming out in a few minutes and another one coming out at 7 o'clock by the name of La Jota, which is a artist. And the good thing about this is that they both in a relationship. The young lady that I'm having today, Arlene, Arabian Queen, is coming on the show. Is actually together, in a relationship with La Jota. So it's going to be interesting. We got, both of them coming on the show, one after the other. So it's going to be interesting to talk to them. So I sent her the link out. When she's ready and she pops up, we'll bring her on the show and we'll talk to her and see what she got going on. I'm just proud to say they both from my city, Boston, 617, stand up. You already know what it is. We got great talent out here in Boston, man. It's amazing with all the talent that we have here in Boston. And it feels good to see, these individuals elevating themselves in the music business and putting out great music. It's time for us to step it up, and let doors be open for these individuals. Big shout out to Mills. I know Exit Fame's out there doing his thing. Big shout out to Exit Fame, my man P. Gassi, his whole team, and my man King Julius. That's my brother for life. Love that dude. I know his family. I know Julius when he was younger. I don't even know, maybe like 15, 13, something like that. And me and his brother are very good friends. His uncles, my man Sonny Bruno. That's my brother for life. Big shout out to Sonny Bruno. Hold on, somebody's texting me. Give me 1 second, guys. Big shout out to Sonny Bruno. Great guy. And like I said, a very good friend of mine. So, guys, a lot of things happening also in the media. I've been watching and scrolling. A lot of things happening, man. And, people are now stepping up and talking about, for instance, the Navy is now stepping up, talking about UFOs, how they now all of a sudden they exist. And it's been over 100 and something sightings last year of UFOs. So, it's time for them to tell the people what's really going on out here in this world. We all know we're not the only people living in this planet. There's plenty of planets in this universe, in this galaxy. And it's impossible for us just to be the only ones that are living in this big galaxy, planet, whatever you want to call it. But also, guys, I just reached out to a special boxer, which I'm a fan of, and I'm pretty sure you guys are a fan of this individual. His name is Eric Esch. And if you guys don't recognize the name Eric Esch, that's because he goes by the name of Butter Bean. Butter Bean. Okay? Big fan of Butter Bean when he first came out, man. He was just knocking people left and right. You know, he had a good run. And I just reached out to him, and I'm hoping he responds so he can come on the show. We can talk to him about his past fight and what he's doing now in the future. I know he was fighting for celebrity boxing a couple of years ago. I'm not sure if that's something that he's working on in the future, but this is why I want him to come on the show so we can talk about it and see exactly what he's planning for the future. Also, I just got reached by Hollywood actor Derek Webb. He was on my show last year a few times. He's doing a comeback. He'll be back on the show soon. I just got to check my schedule to bring him back on the show. So big shout out to Derek Webb. Also, guys, check out the new movies that are coming out, man. By Michael S. Rodriguez, horror movies. Big shout out to Michael out in California. Good friend of mine. Also, Mr. Harley Wallen and his wife, Katie Wallen, two amazing people, and the kids are awesome. Big shout out to them. They just believe they finished another movie. It's up now. You guys can watch it on YouTube. Follow him. Follow his page. You guys can check out what he's got going on. Also, actress Nicole Vegas out in Las Vegas doing a lot of things. Great friend of mine. So I'm so proud of her. You know, she's doing so much. And I'm going out to Vegas to meet Nicole Vegas. I'm planning on it. I'm still checking on my schedule, see when I can fly out to Vegas and meet this amazing woman. Also Ulu Gomez, which is also an amazing woman. She's a talk show host. She's been on social media doing her thing. So big shout out to her. Also big shout out to my good friend Catherine COVID Pacino. She's from California and she resides in Las Vegas. Can't wait to see her. She's an amazing woman. And big shout out to her husband Bill. Jennifer Dawn is also an amazing woman. She's a director. She's a producer. She also had her talk radio show. She's going to come on the show too. I'm setting up a date for her to come on the show. That's going to be an amazing interview. And also big shout out to actor what's his name? Dennis Mullen as well, doing a lot of things. So guys, and big shout out to all the viewers that come on the show and support the Don Vic Show. You guys know what it is. But today we got a special guest coming on the show. She's an amazing woman. She's a mother. She's an artist. She's a model. And I'm proud to say she's from my city, 617. And we're going to bring her on the show. We're going to talk to her and find out exactly what she's doing with her career, what she has done in the past, you know, and what are some of her goals. So people, I want you to please welcome the one and only model and artist and mom and wifey, the one and only Arlene, Arabian Queen, to the show, yo.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. You know, I can't call it.
Okay, then.
No, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate the time. I know, you know, your time is valuable. You got a lot of things going on, so we're going to try to get this going as fast as we can.
Absolutely.
So the first thing I want to talk about is your modeling, right?
Yes.
So were you a model before you started your music career?
No, I wasn't modeling prior to that. I just recently started doing this about like 8, 9 months ago.
Okay, so you're new to the
Yeah.
music world.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig
Yep.
it. So, all right. Well, let me take off my glasses and put on my eyes. Hold on a second. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Okay, so my first question is,
Sure.
um, what made you decide to become a model?
I've always loved taking pictures, and a lot of people in the past has told me, you're very photogenic, and you should be a model. You should be on the magazines. You should, model for clothing line and everything like that. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this music thing, I'm just gonna might as well do modeling, and then along the way, I'm gonna do actressing. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of everything, you know. So and I love doing what I do. So
Yeah. Well, that's good. The fact that you're marketing yourself to
yeah,
open other avenues for you in the future. I mean,
right,
that's how you're supposed to do. You just can't limit yourself to one or two things. Whatever you can, get yourself into, that's what you do. Because
exactly,
that's what the industry it's all. So if you don't fit here, you might fit in here or you might fit in here. So
right.
so it's good that you open those doors. I get it.
Mhm.
How do you handle feedback?
Um, I'm very I hold my composure with every feedback that I get, even if it's negative, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just so calm with everything regardless, especially when I get positive feedback, it's like, oh, okay, so I'm doing something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I say when you get feedback, even if it's negative, right? Um,
Mhm.
a lot of people can't handle it. But being in this industry, you have to be able to handle uh, bad remarks or comments, whatever, um, because it's part of the industry, right?
Right, right.
And
Mhm.
depending on how you receive it, it says how you're gonna act to it,
Yeah, no, that's
right?
facts. That's facts.
So
And I don't give no reaction to negativity. That's a fact because I'm a positive person, you know what I'm saying?
right,
And it really goes down to your composure. A lot of people see that, and
yeah,
me, I'm just positive all around. That's why, majority of these people, artists, model themselves, they like to get down with me. They're like, oh, you're lit, your energy is, what I'm saying, you're real, you're genuine. So like, what's up, let's work, so it brings
right,
a lot of weight. Your composure shows a lot about you, you know
right,
what I mean, your character.
right. And it does, and I agree. But
Yeah.
and I'm gonna give you a little something because I've been in the industry a long time, right?
Right.
Good energy attracts a lot of negativity, right?
Yeah.
Because those that ain't doing what you're doing or going where you're going are going to try to latch on to that energy of yours and try to infiltrate the circle or do certain things. So just be aware of that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and accept it because accept the haters because that's their job. Just like your
Yeah, no,
job,
that's facts.
just
Yeah.
like your job is to model and to be an artist, a hater's job is to hate
Yeah.
and put
Facts.
negativity out. So accept that, as an artist and as a person that's getting in the industry, expect that because that's going to
Yeah.
happen a lot.
No, that's facts. Yeah, hell yeah. And I just hold my
Okay,
composure, like I said. Yeah, hell
right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, facts. What type of clothes have you modeled? Like Victoria's Secret or just regular or just your own swag?
um, right now, for me, from my portfolio, is my clothing, like stuff that I buy off of Fashion Nova, Sheen, all that good stuff. But
Okay.
recently, shout out to Brandon Grimes. I did a photo shoot for his Van Allen clothing line. So that's one already. So shout out to Brandon Grimes. There's gonna be more coming up on the way with his clothing line for sure. And going forward, as I'm in this model industry, I've been putting my word out there like that and networking for other clothing lines and stuff so I can model for them. And so far, it's getting there. It's getting there.
Okay, okay, I get it. I can dig it. I can dig
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what. Tell me about some challenges that you face. You know, being a model. What are some of the challenges?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Some of the challenges, let's see. I mean, it's really me and the cameraman. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
Okay.
around models like that unless I'm at an event, networking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But really, when I'm really doing the work and the business like that, it's just really me dolo to myself. And sometimes my kids will be in the cut behind the scene watching mommy work. So it's like,
Okay.
that's really yeah, it gets down
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's dope. That's dope that you bring your kids around that
Yeah,
positive thing because you might inspire one of them to become a model or an artist.
yeah, yeah. No,
So
definitely.
that's good
Yeah.
that you do that. That's good. A lot of people leave their kids at home because they're like, this is grown up stuff. You
Yeah. Actually, like honestly, like I try to keep my kids around because I don't want my kids to see, just the regular whatever, you know what I'm saying, going on
Yeah.
with your life kind of thing and just kind of slack off. I kind of want to see my kids motivated. And so I bring them with me behind the scenes so they could see mommy doing photo shoots or me in the cut singing or whatever it may be. Like, you know what I mean? So I do a lot. I do a lot with these kids. And if there's certain things where I can't bring my kids, then that's one thing. Yeah, I mean, like the studio, like I need to really concentrate when I'm behind the mic,
Right.
and
Right.
like certain music videos and stuff like that. So like with me, my song called Changes, my kids are gonna be a part of that music video, all four of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so they're gonna be a part of that music video. That should be coming like towards the end of the summer. So I'm pushing for that to happen. It's gonna be dope though. When my kids, they're gonna be freshed out head to toe. Make them
Okay.
feel good too. So it makes
Yes.
them feel like, yo, mommy's doing this really, like for real, for real. So now my kids, like their minds, they're like, mommy, I want to be like you. I want to do that. Like I want to, you know what I'm saying? My daughter too. She's like, I want to get pretty, look like you. Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so I'm gonna get these kids motivated. Like, I love kids and I love a big family. I want my whole circle, my whole team together to motivate, you know?
Right. Right. Motivation
Yes,
is key. Motivation is key.
absolutely.
And it's good that you bring them around that because, like I said, you might open up doors for them, in the future and inspire them to become
Yeah.
actors, actresses,
Yes.
photographers, whatever they feel they like to do or they want to do. So
Mm-hmm.
that's good that you do that. That's amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you.
How well do you communicate with others?
Um, I communicate with others really well. I'm like a people person too. Sometimes I come off shy, like, I'll be just like kind of sitting there, like, I don't know, like whatever. But then again, something be telling me in the back of my head, it's like, yo, Arlene, if you're gonna be in the industry, you know what I'm saying, you're Arabian queen now. So it's like now you gotta really be out there, really talking to people, introduce yourself, and like so I had to get up out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I've always been
Yes.
the shy one, the quiet one in the cut. So it's like now I'm in these events and parties and album release parties and music video parties and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, let me introduce myself. So actually, matter of fact, when I was at Cambridge and I actually performed in Cambridge at the showcase at Middle East, I'm like, all right, now this is you now. Now let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get on the ball here. So I
Yeah.
like strategize myself to prepare myself mentally for that, because as an artist and as a model, like you really got to put yourself out there like that. You know what I mean? So I started
Yes.
meeting all kinds of people, models, exchanging business cards, the whole nine. So I'm really good with people when it comes to talking to people, like that's for sure. And then off rip, they're like, "Oh, your energy's so dope, like it's so natural, like you don't even got to do the most to, you know what I mean, make
Yeah.
conversation."
That's great. That's awesome. And you're
Yeah,
right. You have to, as an artist, model, anything you are, if you're in the entertainment business, you have to sell
yeah,
yourself. You need to sell yourself,
absolutely.
and expose yourself the best you can. Um, and collaborating with people and traveling. That's the key. And another thing
Yes,
that I'm gonna tell you is you need to get out of your comfort zone, like you said, meaning you got to go to New York. You might have to
yep,
travel to Detroit. You might have to go to LA. And the more you travel, and the more they see Arabian Queen's face here, there, you're gonna start buzzing. People are gonna be like, "Who is this woman? What is she
Yeah.
doing? What she's up to?" She's, she got a great, she got a great, she got a great look. Maybe we can use her for a movie or a
Right.
commercial. So
Right.
this is how doors open, and I tell you that because I do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why a lot of people know me in all types of different states, around the world, because I do that. I travel when I can. If not, I reach out to them and I expose myself. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
so that's good that you do that. You're on the right path. I'm
Yeah.
happy. And
Thank you.
yeah, and the fact that you're from my city, right?
Mhm.
I'm honored because we need more females to step up. You
Yeah, for
know,
sure.
the industry is overwhelmed with a lot of male dominant artists. We need more female artists and R&B
Right.
artists because you're an R&B artist.
I
Um,
am. So my goal is honestly to bring back the Aaliyah energy. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah,
oh,
TLC, Tony Braxton. That's where I'm
I
at.
can see the Aaliyah. I can see Aaliyah on you.
You see it?
Yeah.
Like yes, it's the
No,
whole vibe. I'm telling you. I'm bringing that
okay.
back. Arabian Queen is bringing that back. I put that on my word.
Yes, you do. Yeah, that's awesome. That's dope. that's so dope.
Yes. Yes.
Um, how do you deal with pressure?
Um, with pressure. I mean, the way I deal with it, honestly, like I said, it's my composure. It's like the mindset. It's sometimes I get moments where I get overwhelmed. There's a lot of pressure. It's like, yo, I got this interview, I got this music video, I got studio time, I have to do a photo shoot for somebody,
Right,
or like then on top of the fact that I work a full time in the hospital,
right.
and and I'm a single mom. Yeah, I mean, an independent mother. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's like, yo, it gets overwhelming for real, because then people hitting you up, they're like, yo, like, we want you to do a video promo, we want you to do this, okay, I got you, so it's like I gotta do a set schedule. Yeah, I be under pressure, no word of a lie. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But it's like, okay, one step at a time, let's break this down, don't get yourself all crazy worked up and shit like that. You know what I
That's
mean?
right. That's
So
right.
yes, so it's like, all right, so tomorrow this is what's going on. Whatever it is, it could be anything, work, do this, do that, settle these kids, make arrangements. You know what I mean? And like that's another thing too, like with somebody like me that's like an independent mother, like, I got very little to no help when it comes to my kids. So it's
Right.
like I make solid arrangements with certain people, you know what I mean? Especially people that I trust with my kids. I love kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I protect my kids, you know what I mean? And everybody that knows me, that respects me, loves me, get down with me like that, they know that. I'm a really good mother, like, you know.
Yeah.
So being under pressure is I got it. It's all in the mind. It really is. It's all in the mind. It's your composure. It's everything. Your whole self, like right there. So I try to breathe. You know what I mean? Take one step at a time with everything that I got going on.
You
Hmm.
know, do you know the term R&B first appeared in a commercial recording in 1948 when RCA Victor Records began using the blues and rhythm for music as a descriptor for African Americans
Hmm.
music. That's how that's where that term R&B came from.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
That's good. See, every day as I'm in this music industry and modeling industry, like I learned so much. Like I learned so much stuff I never even knew like before.
yeah. Well, that
Yeah,
you learn along the way since you're a new
that's
artist,
for sure.
and
Yeah.
don't believe everything you hear. Okay, don't believe everything you hear. Do your
Right.
research. Do your research. Ask questions because no question is a dumb question,
Yeah,
especially
no, that's facts.
if
Hmm.
you don't know the answer or you don't know what you're getting into. So
Yeah.
do that freely. Ask questions. Educate
Hmm.
yourself in what you get into, especially the music, because the music, it's so not what people think it is.
No, it's really not. Yeah, like
It's
before when I
not.
even put myself, yeah, before I gave myself that commitment to be in the music industry and the modeling industry, it's so much that you have to learn. And like it's between like designer clothing and jewelry and makeup and hair, you know what I'm saying? And then the music itself, like the hip hop history, you know what I'm saying? The R&B history. It's a lot to this, you know what I mean? You got to
Yeah.
know what you're talking about out here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
that's the thing about me too. Now that I've been in the industry, like I make it known from day one with everybody that I've met, you know, all the artists that I've met since I've been in the industry. And I tell them, I'm like, you know, I'm brand new. I'm brand new. I want to learn this shit. You know what I mean? I'm down for this shit. Like I put my commitment, my dedication to this, you know,
Right.
and I'm down for this life. For
Right.
real. I'm really
So
down for it. I love to be on stage and spreading the positivity, you know what I'm saying? Spreading all that joy on stage to everybody and all that good energy to get everybody going. Like, oh, okay, who is she? She's popping. She lit. Like,
right. Right.
yeah,
Um, learn the business aspect
yeah.
of the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna get you. That's what's gonna get you where you want to get to. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
because there's gonna be a lot of offers. There's gonna be a lot of smoke screens. People, oh, well, if you sign with me, I can do this. I can do this for you. I can do that for you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if that's the case, let me see the contract.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think about it too. Like, if I was to ever get signed with somebody or whatever, you know, going forward in the future, because right now I'm doing this independently, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
good. Independent is good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely, you know, and then obviously, you know, have an attorney by his side with that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I know what I'm doing. Like, as far as the business part, yeah, I know what I'm
Okay.
doing.
Okay. Good. That's
Yeah.
good. I mean, that's awesome. You know, I'm just telling
Hmm.
you because I don't want to see you lose. I want to see you win, right?
Amen. I
And
appreciate that.
and because you're a female,
Yeah,
I don't want I don't want them to try to take advantage of you on the business side of it.
absolutely.
You know, on the business side
Absolutely.
of it. So
Yep.
I'm glad you're on point with that. So
Yeah, I have to be on point with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
always. So
Hmm.
who are some of your favorite R&B singers?
Um, Aaliyah's number one.
Hey,
That's for sure. Aaliyah is like my favorite all-time R&B artist. Like I've always loved her since I was like 6. You know, I'm like, oh, I want to be like her. You know what I'm saying? Like dancing
yeah.
in front of the TV on MTV. Now we talking back in what, 97, 98? You know what
Ah,
I'm saying? And
yeah.
you know, she do her thing. Na, 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 see, dust yourself off and try again. You know what I'm saying? So that's me
Oh
right there.
shit.
Dust yourself off and try
Yeah,
again, try again.
yeah. I love that
Yeah.
song. I love that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
That,
then you know, going forward, yeah, it was like Tony Braxton, TLC,
ooh,
um,
Mary J.
Black,
Blige.
Maya, yeah, yeah. It was a lot of R&B artists I love.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm from that era. I'm from that era, and I always say there's nothing gonna be like them 80s and 90s. That's
nothing at all.
that was hip hop. Okay,
Yes,
that
yes,
like the 80s and 90s was real hip hop. You know,
yeah, that was.
and that will never come back because I compare it to hip hop today, and it's totally different.
Yeah, now
You
it
know,
definitely is different, especially like with like the rap and everything. The rap industry is different, you know. It's like new generation thing, which I like. I get down with these, you know, rappers and stuff like that, especially the artists that I've met so far. And I
right?
get down with it. They're good. They're talented. They got it,
Yeah.
you know, and like, you know, it's never gonna be nothing like Tupac or Biggie again. Like that was some shit back
Hey,
then in
hey,
'97. Yup.
yeah.
Hey.
You feel me? So, but
Yeah.
the new generation, there's always a new Tupac, there's always a new Biggie
Yeah.
in a different form. Um,
Yeah. Nah,
you know,
definitely.
I'm a big fan of Little Baby,
Me too.
uh,
Me too.
and
I
then
like all them.
yeah, and then I like the
Hmm.
Latin stuff, Arcangel, Bad Bunny,
Yeah, me
and,
too.
and people like that, so
Absolutely.
I see how things change. But um,
Right.
when did you notice? When did you notice you had the talent to sing?
To sing was back when I was the age of 6. So
Okay.
it's been in my like blood since then. But then again too, I had history back in the day too. Like I used to perform singing, solo singing. I did actressing. I did dance. So that was already in me since then. Yeah. So it's been a long time. And at the time, there was people that wanted me to pursue that. You know, there was people coming down from Boston, between Boston and New York, and they came down to these shows and performances and plays and stuff like that. And I was one of them. And I don't know what it is, but they talked to my father at the time. They're like, "Ooh, your daughter is really talented. Like, you should really put her in like a agency or something like that, or whatever." But she's good. And then my dad was just like, no, she's too young and all that and
Right.
whatever. So when I turned 15, 16, there was people that came down from New York, and they were in the cafeteria. I remember this like it was yesterday. And they came down with portfolios, business cards, folders, flyers, brochures, all that good stuff. And they had it all laid out on the table.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I was in high school, I took every single thing off that table, went home with it. And I remember telling my dad, I'm like, "Dad, since I couldn't do it when I was 6 or 7 years old, can I do it now? I'm like 15, 16. I'm a little bit older. You know what I mean? You're my dad. So you got to protect me. You know what I mean? I'm your first daughter." So it's like,
yeah.
And then I was really trying to convince my dad for like a week. And I remember this like it was yesterday. And, my dad, unfortunately, he said no. He wanted me to go to college and all that good stuff, which I understand. He's a dad. So he wants the best for me and make sure that, I'm good,
Right.
But now that I'm older and I'm actually doing this like this, it's a beautiful feeling,
Right. Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's a way. I look at it as a way of expression, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes you don't have that person there to express yourself or your feelings to, and you can put it down in a song and express it and just tell the whole world about it.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
It's a way. I look at it a way of expressing, feelings, thoughts, whatever it is, opinions, all through music. And music music to me is a way out. When I'm depressed or I'm thinking of too much, I listen to certain music. It mellows me out, and I'm going.
Absolutely.
So are you the only artist in your family? Was there anyone that inspired you to get into music or modeling? Was there anyone that you looked up to in your family?
Yeah, my cousins actually, they're both rap artists. They're already out there. Shout out to Yagi Young and Rocky Rich. That's their stage name and everything. Those are my blood cousins, family, and they heard me sing too back in the day. They're like, "Arlene, like if you be out there singing, somebody's gonna catch you. They're gonna want to be with you, like work with you. You know what I'm saying? You got a beautiful voice." They told me that all the time. The first time I hit the studio and I was just bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Like behind the mic and stuff, with them actually at their studio time. And I wanted to see what it was like. And they was doing this for real. And I sang just anything. I was actually singing one of Aaliyah's songs and they were like, "Wait, what? No, hold on. Wait, go back, do that again." What?
You got vocals like that?
Real.
You got vocals?
Yes. They're like, "Wait a minute. Oh no, cuz you need to be out there doing that." And they used to tell me that, "Little cuz, you need to go do that."
That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's so
dope.
Yeah. What was your first song you wrote and what was it about?
My first song came out called Faithful. And that talks, honestly, I made that song up like at the top of my head. Okay. And but then again, it's kind of true about me too, because I'm faithful when I'm in a relationship. So I kind of just made something up really quick, and I was just like, you know what, let me write this song out. So it took me like not even a day to write that whole song out, and it really just talks about me chilling with my crush or whatever.
Yeah.
And obviously I got a little thing for my crush, and every time that you come through, every time he comes over and chills and stuff like that, like he knows like I want to be with him, but he kind of pushes back a little bit because You know, he's
Right.
been heartbroken too many times and all
Yeah.
that. But I'm
Tell
over
me
here
about
trying
it.
to show him and tell him, like, listen, I'm right here. I could be so faithful. I'm different. Like, you know, so basically switching up the game a little bit. I'm trying to holler at you. Like, what's up?
Right. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Yeah. So the music video's already been out on YouTube. So definitely check that out.
Okay, we definitely will. So, I seen a post you posted up. I know you're in a new relationship. You're
I
started. You're not
am.
in a new relationship with my brother La Jota, which will be coming on at
I
seven
am.
o'clock. You know,
Yes. Yes. That's
so
my heart right there. Shout
right,
out to La Jota.
right. So getting into a new relationship,
Yeah.
knowing what you've been through in the past, you're taking, because when we get into a new relationships, we taking chances again,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Right.
Chances of, is this going to work? Is this the right guy or the right girl?
Mhm.
Am I going to go through headaches? All these things come into your mind when you start a new relationship.
Right.
But you took the chance. What you think made La Jota different from the past that you took that chance?
Um, that's a good question. Um, he really supports me a lot. That
That's
is
good.
what really caught my eye in personality and everything like that. That's what really caught my eye, and then like he likes me for me. So that really like means a lot to me because I felt like most of these relationships in the past that I ever, been with, like I felt like they were just kind of around because I was the pretty girl and oh my God,
Yeah.
I got her, like, I mean, all for stat, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
but with him is a different type of connection I got with him. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
But he definitely supports me, and shout out to La Jota for real again. We're actually gonna be having a song coming together. That's coming
I can't
along the way.
wait.
It's cooking up right now. Yeah, it's gonna be
I
dope all the
can't
way down
wait
to
to
the
hear
music
that.
video. It's gonna be
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait. And and that's important what you just said. That he likes you for you, not for what
Right.
not for what he sees in the outside.
Right.
And that's very important for a woman, for a guy, not just to see the outside and say, "Wow, I got me a trophy." No, it's not it's a human being, and you got to get to know this person from the
Mhm.
inside. And if he loves you for who you are as a person,
Mhm.
then 100% you got the right guy.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's for sure. And like I said,
Okay,
he supports me 100%. So
so that's so dope. That's so dope.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so you had a performance over at the Middle East.
Mhm.
Um, how did that go for you? What
Oh,
was
it
the
went really well.
what was the feedback you was getting from the crowd when you was
Yeah.
on stage?
Yeah. So the feedback from that show that night, it was really good. It was good energy. I was getting a lot of good feedback. A lot of people were telling me that I was giving them Ashanti vibes. So I was like, okay, then. I'm like, so it looks like that when I'm on stage. I'm like, all right, then
Okay.
I'm doing something right for real. Because I love
Asha-
Ashanti for real. She's
Ashanti,
hot.
that's big. Ashanti,
Yes,
that's big. That's
that's
big.
big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
If
even
you
the
get
hosts, the promoters, yeah, everybody was there. So like they wanted my business card. I was passing them out like crazy, like it was candy. I was just passing my business cards. You know what I'm saying? Right
yeah.
here, hey, right here, and I
Hey,
got them. I signed every single one of them too.
okay.
Yes,
So you're crazy. So what's your goal?
my goal.
Yeah.
So my goal, going forward in this industry and everything like that, definitely a clothing line. Um, that's going to be coming next year, summer 2023. I'm working on that right now. Um, you know, my goal too is to just continue modeling, continue singing, continue, everything else, actressing too. I definitely want to hit some commercials and everything, you
Okay.
know, be in some documentaries and stuff, you know what I mean? That would be nice.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
so I got a lot of goals that I'm trying to accomplish for real, all around. If I'm gonna be in this industry, man, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go all in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go all
yes,
in.
you have to. You
Yeah,
have to.
yeah.
You have to. There's no such thing as 80%,
Nope.
99.9. It's 100%. Yeah, it's 100% or don't do it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like, and I tell you this because I get my hands in a lot of things, right?
Mhm.
I do my podcast. I do the podcast show. I'm an actor. I'm a
Mhm.
director. I'm shooting my own series now. Um,
Nice.
you know, I'm involving myself with celebrity boxing. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm doing a lot of things, and I know a lot of directors. I know a lot of artists, producers, you name it. I know. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
this is because of my hard work, right?
Right.
I put in a lot of hard work. Yes, I can probably change someone's life for better because I know people. You know,
Yeah.
I can plug people with people. I can
Right.
plug artists with certain artists, and you know, and that's how far I've gotten. That's how far I've
That's
gotten, and I do it for some people because you can't do it for everybody, right?
mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
and I usually love to help humble people, people that I see are
Mhm.
hungry, people that I know to take the business serious.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
because at the end of the day, it's my name that's behind it,
Right.
right? And a lot of people don't understand that. They be like, "Oh, Vic, you know this, you're doing this, you can help." I said, "It's not that I don't want to help you. It's not that I think I'm better than anybody else. Is
Right.
that my name is going behind you, and if you can't stand up 100% on your own and hold it
Right.
down, and I'm giving you that push, then we both going to drown."
Yeah, facts.
You
Yeah.
feel me? So,
Yeah.
so I just say that to people, because I know a lot of people. I know, like I said, actresses, movie directors, big movie
Right.
directors, and all types of stuff that modeling, people that do fashion for modeling. I know people
Yeah.
like that can put you on that stage where you can really like get on that stage and you got Gucci, you got Louis Vuitton
Yeah.
looking at you like, well, hey, maybe she can wear one of my model one of my clothes.
Yeah.
You,
Absolutely.
you understand that? So, and I'm for the people. I like to help people, but
Yeah, me too.
I like to, yeah, I like to see first before I do that. I got to see what type of work you're doing, how much effort you're putting into it on your own before I say, hey, you know what, Arlene, um, I got somebody you might want to talk to, or
Right.
I want to connect you to this person, um,
Mhm.
you know, because you just can't jump and do things without knowing someone, or
Right.
know if they really 100% into what they say they're into, and then and then you flop.
Right. Right.
Then your name, then the people be like, well, I don't know. Victor sent me Arlene. She started good, but she flopped.
Yeah, nah.
So
See,
then,
look, nah.
you feel what I'm saying? So now you messing
Right.
it up for La Jota because I can't talk for him now because you done messed it up for him and
Yeah,
me.
right. Right. Yeah, see,
You,
nah.
you feel me? So
Right. I
so
feel
when I
that.
do when I want to help people, I watch. See, like you're a new artist now. I'm gonna be
Right.
watching you. You're not gonna see me, but I'm gonna be seeing you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna come to a point where I'm gonna say, you know what? This girl is really trying. I see her working. She out there networking.
Yeah.
Let me connect you to the right people and
Absolutely. Yeah.
see what happens. So those are things I do. Um,
Yes, absolutely.
but I'm proud that you're moving forward with your career, your modeling career. Um, I congratulate you in your new relationship. I hope the best for you guys.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
and I'm definitely going to bring you back on the show because I know you're busy. You got things to do.
Yep.
So, is there? Tell the people before we go. Tell the people how they can reach you, where they can find your music.
Absolutely. So I am on all platforms. I'm on Instagram. Search me up. It's Arabian Queen. That's 4 N's after the Arabian. You can find me on my Facebook modeling and musician page. Hit the like button, share, follow, all that good stuff. You can find me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok there. You can see me and my kids on there doing our thing. And then YouTube as well. I'm definitely on YouTube. So definitely like, share, follow, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Definitely listen to my music. There's more music coming.
Okay,
So,
awesome.
yeah.
So on your platforms, they go. Is it Arlene, Arabian Queen, and they find
Nope.
what is
Nope.
it?
It's Arabian. It's Arabian Queen.
Just Arabian Queen. Okay, just to get
Yeah.
that clear, just to get it clear. All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, when's your next show?
So, my next show, I haven't posted out the flyer just yet, but that's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna. Yeah. So once it's out there, it's out there. I don't want to, just yet.
Okay.
Just
So
yet.
I want to thank you for coming on the show. I want to shout out you, your whole team, the people that's supporting you. La Jota, he'll be on the show at 7. My man King Julius, my man Sonny, the whole squad. And I'm gonna bring you on in the future in a couple months. I'm gonna be watching you, see how you moving, and then I'm gonna bring you back, and we, we'll talk some more, and we see what we can do.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely would love to be on your show again. It was a pleasure to be on here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was fun. So have a good night, and then we'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely. You have a good night too. Thank you.
All right. Ciao.
Bye.
Yes, that was Arlene, Arabian Queen, out here from the 617, artist and model. We're going to wish her the best. Guys, she has great energy. I can see her going places. When you get into industries like this, you really got to keep your eye open because, like we said, everything it's not the way it seems. You really got to know who you're dealing with, working with. Same thing with the filming industry. There's a lot of smoke screens and stuff. So you really got to connect with the right people to make the right moves. If you can go independent, then that's fine. I think it's the best because you're in control of your destiny. You're in control of your music and everything else that you do. So my opinion is to do it by yourself. What's up, Big P in the building? So just want to thank everybody for watching the show. And tune in at 7 o'clock. We have La Jota coming on the show. He's an artist out here from Beantown. Great guy. He's also collaborating with some of my homies like King Julius, P. Gassi, and other artists that are out here in Boston that are doing a lot of great things. I want to thank my man Legacy for making this connection with Arabian Queen. Thank you so much for the link. And Guy Legacy, by the way. And I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock. And hopefully we can get Bada Bing, the boxer, on the show. I sent him out a text. Hopefully he replies to me, and hopefully he decides to come on the show. And if he does, then we'll have Mr. Bada Bing on the show, and we'll talk to him and find out what he's got going on. So I'm excited. Again, big shout out to Celebrity Boxing, my man David Feldman, Hazel Roche, Josh Cologne, John Dons Jr., Big P, Little P, Ryan Delton, Young CEO, Mike Mazza, Zachary Johnson. Zachary Johnson will be fighting in the UK for a championship title. Big shout out to my man Johnny Knuckles from MMA Fighter. And also big shout out to Demon Warrior that was on my show a couple of days ago. Big shout out to them, man. Big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to you guys. And I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock. Make sure you tune in with Artis La Jota in the building. And I'll see you guys at 7. I'm out of here.